welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a little drawing, so come follow me along as I draw my sketchbook. First up, so as I was editing this video, I realized that my hands look like the Scrooge. Just wanted to say I promise I washed my hands. They just got really dirty from my pencil case that I was using during this video, so I apologize for the nasty, grimy hands. Okay, that's it. I have been doing a lot of head studies. I've been trying to figure out different anatomy, how different things work, how joints and muscles work together. And recently I've been really focusing on faces. So I just went on Pinterest, looked up faces and face references, and that's where I got these from, was from Pinterest. So you can probably look it up and find them yourself if you want to draw along. If you do, be sure to tag me on Instagram. That would be wonderful. I would love to see all of your guys' drawings and anything that you create. I was doing this sketch, I was really unhappy with it, and I stopped. Then I redrew it because I was just very unhappy with it. So I redrew it and I was a lot happier with it in the end. And it's kind of like a warm-up sketch, so it's not going to be something that's like, oh my goodness, I love it, and after I redrew it I loved it. I didn't really like this sketch after it was done, but I redrew it, made it into something that I was I liked a little bit more. Not something that I completely was in love with, but I did like it a little bit more. So yeah, and I really love the hairstyles that you can find on Pinterest. So I was drawing this, like, I guess it's like a space bun type. Is that what it's called? Is it called space buns? I think it's called space buns. So I did space buns. I love the bangs and just all the wispy bits of hair that you can put in there. My style has changed a lot over the years, so if you look back at some of my older videos, you can see the difference. Noses were very simple. They were kind of just like two lines, and that was the nose. Like the mouth was just a line. So I've changed that a lot. I'm trying to focus on making it stylized, but also making it believable. I've also been studying a lot of anatomy recently. I've studied it in school. I've studied it in art school for a long time. I know a lot of the muscles. I know how a lot of those work, but sometimes it's just hard to communicate that and to draw that. I've really been into like a tank top mood recently, of like drawing tank tops and other things, and I think that's just like so much fun to draw, is tank tops. And just like, I feel like most everyone draws their characters with like a t-shirt or a jacket, but like, why aren't we drawing people with tank tops? It looks so nice, and you get to show off your anatomy skills and show off those arms, which is like super cool, super nice. Anyway, moving on to the next sketch. My cat just sighed. I also have been focusing on how the neck attaches to the head and how it attaches to the body, which sounds like something basic and something simple and something that I should have already, like, which I have studied it before, so it's not like I haven't studied it before, but it sounds super basic, but it's actually not. It's very complex, very complicated, and you can start with cylinders to do that, which is usually how I draw my neck on the body. I typically start all my drawing processes the same. I start with the head, and then I do the neck, and then I do the body, because usually that's all, folks. Usually the proportions turn out better. It looks proportionate. If I ever draw the body and then try to put the head on, it's not, the person's not gonna have a head. I can't draw the head after I draw the body for whatever reason. I've been trying to fix that. Again, I'm drawing her in a tank top as well. Something fun, something enjoyable. Also, just get you in that summer mood. It is summertime, so it just makes sense. I was talking about necks. So there's something fun about drawing anatomy and learning anatomy. It's always been enjoyable. I know I studied it in undergrad. I've studied it in grad school. I believe it's the neck muscle that stretches right here, the sternocleidomastoid or something like that. That one is so fun to draw. So if you ever like draw someone with their neck stretched out, it's so fun. It's so fun to draw. I guess that's enough about necks. So I'm drawing the eyes. Recently I've just been revamping my whole style in general. So I've been revamping how I draw eyes. I've been revamping how I draw noses, mouths, ears, trying to stop drawing them lazy, because I used to draw everything super lazy, and now I'm trying to actually understand how everything fits in a stylized way, which is very important. Just drawing the eyes to where they do fit in like a socket instead of like 2D, it's paper. No, it has to actually be three-dimensional looking, even though it's 2D. So I've been focusing on that. And then here I'm drawing the mouth in this a couple weeks ago. It's so much fun filming this. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then I erase the face, because that's what I do. I draw the face, I erase the face, I draw it again, I erase it again. It's a habit. It's gonna happen. You're not going to get it perfect all the time. You're not going to get it perfect on the first try. Not every piece you do is going to be successful, which is something I also want to share on this channel and just with you guys in general. Just like not everything you're gonna do is going to be Instagram worthy. Like that's reality. Yeah, just a little bit of encouragement that it's okay. Not everything you do, even professionals struggle with this. Like not everything's gonna be great, and that's gonna be okay. That is literally okay. And even if it takes you like 5 times to draw the face and get it how you want it to look, that's what it takes. You'll be a better artist in the end for it. Also, figuring out how shoulders work. I know a lot of people like draw shoulders, torsos very boxy, and so we tend to just make them still look boxy. We don't take it that step further. So taking shoulders, taking that trapezius muscle, taking that to the next step to where it actually looks like an organic shape, like the human figure, instead of just a box. Because I know we all started drawing human anatomy with simple shapes, which is great. You need to start with basic shapes and the overall message before you go into the complex message, and I think that's very important to start with. But there comes a point where you have to push yourself to the next step, where it's not just the simple basic shapes anymore, but you're starting to lean into what the shape actually looks like after you get past that basic stage. The hair, I have not always been great at hair and drawing hair. I'm really lazy with hair, which is a problem, I admit. I've been trying to fix that. So I was trying to challenge myself to actually think through the hair in clumps. Again, going back to basic shapes and then more complex shapes on top of basic shapes, and fixing some of those shapes too. So I was trying to focus on that. I kind of started putting it in lazy at first, went back through and tried to fix some of my laziness. But I love putting a little bit of blush on my characters, putting a little bit of blush on their cheeks and on their nose. It's my favorite thing. It is one of my favorite things to do. It really makes your piece go from A to B real quick, really quick. So I love doing that. And yeah, and then I smudged it but then I had to fix my mistake, because when I smudged it, it smudged too much, and so then I had to erase all of it, but then it didn't all come up because I was using coal erase pencils, and they erase but they don't really erase, if you know what I'm saying. So adding darker lines to communicate the depth more, That's really beneficial as well, and I love doing that. And eyebrows, oh, eyebrows are so fun. Eyebrows can be so many different shapes and sizes, and it's just so fun experimenting with how eyebrows work. Just eyes in general, the 90% eye theory, if you guys have heard about that. I used to watch videos on the 90% eye theory because I always thought that was like so interesting. If you guys want a video on that, please let me know in the comments below and I will gladly do a 90% eye theory video for you. Here's the final. These are the sketches I did. Let me know if these are videos that you like, if you want to see more of these in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!